So how was that, bro? Because I you know, back in the day, Kimbo used to throw his birthday party at Iguanas. Shout out Iguanas. I used to go to the party. I used to go to Kimbo at Iguanas.
And they used to have like the boxing matches out there.
Yeah. So I met him there. But I never got a chance to hang out with him, kick it with Kimbo. Like how was that? Like how was the legend Kimbo Slice as a person outside of boxing?
The most humble dude I ever met. Because if you just seen him on the videos on YouTube, you'd be like, this dude's a literal animal. Like, why even hang out with this dude? But if you got to meet him, it's just a complete different person. And I saw this over and over. Like I said, he was a rock star since I could remember. We'd go to like a restaurant, and it would be like until the tension was broken, everybody staring like, is that Kimbo? Like, people talking like that, and I could feel the tension. I could see it. And as soon as somebody would be brave enough, because you would, like, people were like, can I get a picture? And he'd turn around and like legitimately share like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes with this person, and then with everybody in the restaurant, just be as humble as possible. And I've seen this numerous times, just him be cool as hell. Then I also seen him in the gym get whooped, you know, because he started coming up later in the game when he got into MMA. He was an older man.
Yeah, I remember that.
These guys are doing this since 7, 8 years old, wrestling and stuff, you know, and with the hands and stuff and everything, Kimbo was beyond gifted, but he needed work like on the ground and stuff.
Yes.
So he was going against like animals have been doing that since 7, 8 years old, and he'd take a whooping and come back the next day and just give it again and get better at it. Though he was older, though he was coming into the UFC, there was a complete different thing than bare knuckle fighting. It was amazing to see how humble he was through the whole process. Like, my journey ain't done. I'm gonna do some big things. I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go to UFC and kick some ass, and he did it. You know. So the one thing that always comes to my mind, though, it seems like the one thing you wouldn't think is just humble, how humble this dude does. And that also, like, always, like, seeped onto me. And also what he did for me in my journey by opening up his platform that I could fight in his league. Now, some 20-something years later, I got my own league where guys can come fight, get all my shine, take it and run with it and do their thing, you know. And that's what happened with Kimbo. He did that for me, so I'm forever grateful for that.
Now I gotta say this, and because I've
Icy Mike as well, his manager, another legend in the game.
That's what's up.
You know?
I've met a couple of these guys through Mike. Mike's heavy in the MMA, and I was able to get into it a little bit. But I've met, you know, some of the guys. You can name some of the guys he knows.
Robbie Lawler, absolute legend.
Yeah. You know, I know me and Robbie trained together for, I don't know, maybe like 10, 11 camps together side by side. We were both at American Top Team, so we used to beat the crap out of each other like Monday through Friday, you know. So Robbie's like a great dude. That
Robbie's probably part of the best fight I've ever seen in my life.
With Roy Nelson.
I was there.
Yes, it was a great fight.
You were there?
I was there
too.
I was there.
That was a great.
I was there.
Yeah,
his lip was cut in half.
That was a Vegas one, right?
Yeah, it was in Vegas.
Chris Weidman.
Were you there too in that one?
Weidman. Yeah. No, I was at. I didn't go to that one.
Bader, Weidman, all those guys. Back in the day. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
When he fought Anderson Silva, when he broke
Chris Weidman.
You were there for that one?
Yeah, I was at that fight. That was a tough one. I got a chance to meet Rumble. But what I will say about you guys outside of the ring, some of the most nice, respectful guys. Now, don't play with these motherfuckers at home. Don't play with these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, because they're respectful. Don't take their kindness for a weakness. But some of the most
Very
nice,
humble,
respectful, laid back, chill dudes. Like, remember we had something at my house, and like there was like 10 MMA guys in my club room. We watching the fight. You know, we got that thing in the air. You know how it is. We having a good old time.
Just chilling.
My wife came in there, and when I remember that night, she was like, "Them dudes, the MMA fighters." I was like, "Yeah, don't get it twisted." Don't get it twisted. I know they was calm and quiet and humble, but they don't play no games. But outside of the ring, when you guys able to flick that switch and turn it on and off, you guys are some of the coolest dudes that ever want to be around. But that switch is dangerous. Yeah. Talk about that switch that y'all got. Because outside of the ring, you were telling us a story. Outside of the ring, somebody played with the wrong person, got their ass handed to them.
It happens, you know. Like, and I think it's just not just for a fighter, but just like human beings, it's in us, you know. And all of us have, I hate using this word, but I guess like red flags or pet peeves, you know. Mine is like you'll activate, you know, the next level state of the art defenses if like you get in personal space where now I'm like, well, you could strike me, you know.
Yes.
And I don't want to play a guessing game. Are you gonna pull out a knife? Are you gonna pull out a gun? Are you gonna punch me? And I don't want to do those things. So those are things that, you know, you just like don't do, you know. And me, I don't do it to anybody. If it's a janitor that's 6 years old, I won't invade his space. I'll talk to him from a distance, even if there's some type of problem. But I won't. There's certain things I just won't do to another man. I don't care who that man is, because if I do those things, I gotta be ready for what's coming. You know?
I agree.
So
and he knows all about that. He's from South Dakota. Yeah, he know all about somebody having a knife and being in your personal space. It happens all the time where he from.
Get your ass out of here. We've got another exciting week of hoops coming up, and I've got the perfect way to get you even closer to the action on the court. Right now, all new DraftKings customers who bet just $5 will get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code OGs. The crown is yours. That's right. New customers get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins after betting just $5. And don't forget to stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code OGs and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code OGs only at DraftKings Sportsbook.